Question number 5. What is the length of the missing side of the quadrilateral shown if the perimeter is 5x squared plus 2x plus 1? So we know that perimeter is when we add up all of our side lengths, right? So that's basically saying, let me write that in, add up side lengths. That's basically saying that if I have a quadrilateral with the side lengths of 2x squared plus x minus 1, 3x squared minus 5x, and then 4x squared, and then a missing piece, when I add all 4 of those sides up, it's going to be equal to 5x squared plus 2x plus 1. So there's 2 ways we can do this. We can sort of use our answer choices or just use problem solving. I'm going to show both ways. So basically, I know if I do 2x squared plus x minus 1 plus 3x squared minus 5x plus 4x squared plus my question mark, that's going to be equal to 5x squared plus 2x plus 1, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine my like terms. So if I look on the left-hand side of my equation, my like terms are 2x squared, 3x squared, and 4x squared. Now notice I'm boxing the sign with them. So 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 4 is 9. So when I combine those terms, I get 9x squared. Now I'm going to combine my x's. So I have a 1x, a negative 5x, and there's no other like term. So 1x minus 5x gives me a negative 4x. And then I just have my good old minus 1, right? So I'm going to rewrite my minus 1 plus my question mark. And that's going to be equal to 5x squared plus 2x plus 1. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all those terms on the left-hand side of my equation to the right-hand side. So I'm going to use my inverse operations. So I have to ask myself, how do I get rid of a plus 9x squared? I'm going to subtract 9x squared. So I'm going to subtract 9x squared, subtract 9x squared. And when I do 5 minus 9, that gives me a negative 4x squared. So right away, I can eliminate answer choice 1 and 4 because those x squared terms are positive. So I need a negative 4x squared. So it's got to be choice 2 or 3. Now I have to ask myself, how do I get rid of minus 4x? Well, that's a little easier. I just add 4x to both sides of my equation. So when I do 2x plus 4x, that gives me a plus 6x. So I already can tell it's going to be choice 2 based off that, because in choice 3 it says plus 8x. Now I have to ask myself, how do I get rid of that minus 1 just to final check it? And that's going to be a plus 1, and we should know 1 plus 1 is 2. So that's going to be my missing side length. So it's going to be choice 2. Now, pretend that I wasn't sure what to do. I could use my answer choices to sort of help me out. So I'm going to try it out on a wrong answer first and then show you how it works with the correct answer. So pretend I thought it was choice 1, 4x squared minus 6x plus 2. I'm going to put a 4x squared minus 6x plus 2 here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the perimeter of this image, which is when I add up all those side lengths. So I'm going to do perimeter equals 2x squared plus 1x minus 1 plus 3x squared minus 5x plus 4x squared minus 6x plus 2 plus 4x squared. Now it looks crazy because it is. Now I'm going to combine those like terms. 2x squared, 3x squared, 4x squared, 4x squared. So 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 4 is 9, plus 4 is 13. So I get my perimeter is going to be equal to 13x squared. Now I'm going to do my x's. So 1x minus 5x minus 6x. So 1x minus 5x gives me a negative 4x, minus 6x gives me a negative 10x. Now I'm going to do my minus 1 and my plus 2. So negative 1 plus 2 is 1. So if you look at the question, it wants a perimeter of 5x squared plus 2x plus 1. So that is not the same thing. So it automatically can't be answer choice 1. Now I'm going to do the same procedure, but this time I'm going to use my real answer, my correct answer. So my correct answer was negative 4x squared plus 6x plus 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add up all my side lengths again. So I'm going to do perimeter equals 2x squared plus 1x minus 1 plus 3x squared minus 5x minus 4x squared plus 6x plus 2 plus 4x squared. So again, you're adding up your side lengths. So this is like one of the procedures you can use. You can just plug in your answer choices. Now I'm going to combine my like terms. So 2x squared, 3x squared, minus 4x squared plus 4x squared. So 2 plus 3 is 5, minus 4 is 1, plus 4 is 5. So I get perimeter is equal to 5x squared. Now I combine my x's, so 1x minus 5x plus 6x. So 1 minus 5, negative 4 plus 6, a positive 2. And you can do all those calculations on your calculator. Now I combine my numbers, so what's negative 1 plus 2? That's a plus 1. And if I look, that's the perimeter they wanted in the question. So that's another reason why my final answer is going to be choice 2.